All right, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to week 2 of the Junior Gold Detroit edition. We're at Sterling Lanes here with Andrew, myself. It's freezing out here. It's cold. We're going to go inside. Let's go check it out.
So for all of you that are coming to Junior Gold this year, this is actually the center where the Youth Open Championships will be. Even if you're not a competitor in Junior Gold, you're a family member, you didn't get into Junior Gold, this is an event that you can bowl. Find a team, find a doubles partner. I've been asking Kyle to bowl with you for a while. He keeps saying no, but you can possibly find somebody.
Yeah, seriously, I think bowling the Youth Open is a great warm-up for Junior Gold. Kind of get your feet wet, get acclimated to the area, get some games in before you bowl, so it's definitely a good tournament to check out.
Alright, for all you bowlers out there, when you get to Sterling Lanes as a competitor, you're actually going to take a different route. You're going to be going around the games and up this little pathway to get into your portion of the bowling center.
Yeah, and all the spectators, parents, people coming to watch, you're going to come up these stairs right here. There'll be like some booths. I'm not exactly sure what the setup is, but this is your route. All right, now let's go check out the actual lanes.
All right, Kyle, we're talking about practice.
Practice?
We're talking about practice.
Not a game. Not a game.
But practice.
But practice.
Not a game. Not a game. We talking about practice.
We're preparing for something like Junior Gold, a big event, a major event. You know, there's a lot that goes into it.
Yeah, the biggest youth tournament there is.
When you're preparing for something like Junior Gold, you gotta have a lot of things in mind. When you go to the center and practice, you gotta be practicing everything. You know, anything from making a spare to adjusting on the lane, playing different parts of the lane. This tournament's very unique. You're gonna bowl on a lot of different patterns. You're only gonna have a few bowling balls, and you heard us talk about that a little bit last week. How much practice or preparation, should I say, that you put in before you bowled Junior Gold?
Oh wow! I mean, I was practicing probably every single day, and I think it's best to practice on a multitude of different patterns if you have that availability. And if you don't, you really need to try to do that. You need to be bowling on short patterns, long patterns, medium patterns. You're gonna be bowling because you don't know what you're bowling on until you get out here.
Don't forget about those tricky short medium patterns.
And then you need to get those short medium patterns out there. But no, yeah, practicing every day, making sure every facet of your game is sharp. Where you can play the gutter, you can play in the middle part of the lane, you can loft the gutter a little bit because you never know what you're gonna bowl on.
Yeah, with this many kids on every pair and moving pairs, there's gonna be a lot going on. It's something so unique. It's really hard to prepare for, but you have to make sure you put enough work in that you're prepared for anything and you're confident in your game and you're ready to go.
I think one of the things when you get to the actual practice session here is that in this center in particular, there's 2 different bays. There's a left side and a right side, and it's important to bowl on each bay because each bay can play different. So
definitely.
When you make the jump from one side to the other, the lanes may be hooking a little bit more, the lanes may play a little tighter, you don't know. So in practice session, it's good to bowl on each bay, analyze, see if they are playing different.
And you know, something that would be good, bring a notebook, use your phone, use the notes on your phone. When you go from pair to pair in practice, write down some characteristics that you have, and you just never know when it'll come back into play.
Absolutely. If lane 30 is hooking more in practice, there's a good chance it's going to be hooking more in the actual event. I'm not saying lane 30 is hooking more, guys, but just if you have notes like that, it is. Be aware of them because the lane characteristics often take hold from pattern to pattern.
Yes, and even if you bowl Youth Open Championships here, take some notes on the pairs that you bowl on there in preparation. You just, I can't stress enough, you never know when it's going to come into play.
All right, Andrew, so what's going to be our tip of the day?
Tip of the day at Sterling Lanes is going to be about practice. We've talked about practice a little bit already, but we're going to talk about practice some more. In the practice for your competition, we all like throwing strikes. Kyle, you like throwing strikes. I like throwing strikes.
We all like throwing strikes.
But we do have to shoot at spares.
We do.
So in your practice for the competition, the day of, take a couple spare shots. Shoot at a 10-pin, even if it's your first couple shots of warming up, just to get comfortable. You just never know. Sometimes the approaches can mess with you. A lot of different things.
Make sure like each side of the approach you're sliding okay, because sometimes when you start sliding in like farther left with those 10 pins, it can get a little sticky over there. So
for a right-hander.
practice spares, guys. Spares get you through cuts at junior gold. So
Every pin matters.
All right. So that was week 2 here at Sterling Lanes for the Junior Gold Series Detroit edition. Remember, guys, practice, pick your spares, bowl on a multitude of different lanes, and have fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a great time here in Detroit. It's going to be a little warmer by the time you get here, hopefully.
Hopefully.
It's pretty cold, so we're going to get out of here.
See you guys.